That this here, that Dawn Diggy Dawn, the Dawn's with me. Think about home in me. Capo's corrupted. He's the wrong bot to the fuck with. Labeled and known and young buck to the public and me. Human crick in the flesh. I'm the last of the best. Yo, welcome back for the second episode of Change Your Algorithm podcast, man. What's up?
Number 2.
Yo, this feels good. This feels good, brother. We made it to numero dos.
It's a vibe, bro. It's definitely a vibe.
You seen how I've been practicing my Spanish?
Yeah, I don't even speak Spanish.
Yo, I don't even speak Spanish. LOL.
So how you feeling about the web series that you got going on?
No homo. Let me fix your mic, man.
Oh wow, that was really bad. No Diddy, man.
No Diddy. No diddler. No Diddy gang. It's real life. Yeah, man. But I feel good. Man. I think we did everything with the project that we intended to initially, with the proof of concept trailer, you know. I think we kind of hit the target that we wanted to hit. Obviously we had more ideas as far as like, you know, besides running up the numbers online and really giving it to the people for them to just kind of soak it in and enjoy it. I wish we would have maybe executed a little more on like maybe putting together like a real solid pitch deck and like, which we still could, you know, and that's what the plan is, to eventually build off of like the micro series version. Mm-hmm. So that way we could just kind of continue to build our own independent show. And I think it's more than likely going to work out better this way. Cause you know how it is. We like being kind of hands on with our shit.
Yeah.
And even though we're open to feedback and taking critique and building with others, you know, sometimes it's just easier to just focus on creating, put out, engage with your audience, build the audience, allow you guys to enjoy it, and then also give us feedback and critique like live in effect, you know,
along the journey.
Mm-hmm.
So what have you like learned as far as like doing this series and kind of like marketing wise and just like, all aspects of just pushing a project out, because you kind of mainly hands-on on this, the number one person, just kind of like mainly on hands-on on every single side of the project. So yeah,
you know, because shit is like we've been working on these big projects like Traffic in the City and kind of doing things together, hands-on. Once again, that's my bad if we just got straight into talking about projects. But as you guys know, we work on film projects, written, you know, narrative projects, and one of them being the series, and then also Traffic in the City. We kind of did that whole process like very unison and together as a crew. And as you know, we came up that way. So like my spirit is like used to that environment, and I love like that teamwork ecosystem of like, oh, yo, I got this, or oh, yo, you're going to do that. All right, bet. So with this one, it kind of was that. Chris like held it down a lot with like, you know, in the beginning, just kind of encouraging me with the vision and helping shoot it and encouraging the production in general. And but this time, like rolling it out as a micro series, since we're on different schedules, and you know, we're still plotting on day one, which is a feature film coming soon. And then, you know, we're still trying to package Traffic in the City and get that right. It's a lot of moving pieces. So I'm like, all right, shit, I'm going to take this by the horns. So it has been a little tough, you know, just kind of trying to like get the materials done, then the episode done, and then marketing materials, and then communicate with Will over at PR Strong Web. Shout out to Will. And making sure that it's like, okay, yo, is this good? Like, are we going to post it this day? And it's been a lot, but it's fun nonetheless, you know, and it's learning a lot. As you've seen, we started realizing that, damn, we got to throw like the climax, jam it in the beginning, get people to enjoy that first, and then kind of start rolling into the episode. So definitely learning of just pretty much what we're trying to do, which is take everything that we've learned from pursuing the film and that film world and then bring it to the internet, you know? Yeah. And it's like, it's a middle ground, you know, it's a fine line because you can't get away with like, I mean, you could, right? Anything is possible, but to check all the boxes as far as making sure people enjoy it, making sure it feels like a show, which I feel like we really executed that, because a lot of people are like, yo, but where's like the full show? Where can I see the full? and I'm like, yo, this is it. Like, this is the micro series, and it's gonna naturally build into a full show.
Right.
But that's a good thing they're asking that, because they feel like, yo, this shit looks like it should be on Netflix. Or it should be on Hulu. Should be partnered up with FX, A24.
Come on, man. Y'all tap in, baby.
Stop playing for real.
Stop.
Yo, where my head at, yo? Yo, stop playing for real. Not playing. But, you know, obviously we've spoken about it many times, man. It's like perfect, in a perfect alignment with those shows like Rami, Dave, Atlanta, where it's like a unique perspective, but then it's comedy and it's drama that you can relate to. It's like regular day to day. And then we're bringing that South Florida flavor with the Caribbean, you know, Puerto Ricans, we got Jamaicans, you know, and then eventually, hopefully we can show love to some of the Zoes, you know. Yeah,
all cultures, man. It would be nice to go down that route, you know, because it comes from that Puerto Rican origination to like other cultures just relating to that same exact experience.
Facts, bro.
So
and bro, Puerto Ricans, no matter where you find them, New York, Florida, like we always linked up with like other Caribbean people, you know, Jamaicans and Puerto Ricans, like, bro, we damn near go hand in hand. Very similar vibes, food, culture,
reggaeton.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, man. So, but yeah, definitely think the main pillars I've learned is how to make sure you balance that line of constant entertainment with also like giving them something that feels like, damn, this is like saying something, and then it's also like a dope, it feels like a film or feels like a show in my hand. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. YouTube obviously is a better viewing experience. Like, we all know that. Like, that's why me and Nate, we're really planning on doubling back down on YouTube and just YouTube itself, because YouTube, man, it's such a, to me, I feel like it's the healthier ecosystem out of all like the platforms.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, man. I feel like it just allows you to really enjoy content. When you click on something, like your focus is a little different. Where when you're streaming on Instagram and shit, it's just like there's so much going on that you're trying to soak it all in. So yeah, so definitely once again reaffirm that I do enjoy the team environment. I love building with other people. You know, it just makes it fun. You know what I mean? Like, even doing the pod with you, like,
Thanks.
it's just a vibe, man. And then also, just finding a way to constantly meet that middle ground of like bringing what we want to bring with film, but like to our people online. Mm-hmm. And I think we're gonna keep building on that. You know, keep building on those recipes that we're figuring out.
No, that's good, man. And I think that leads us into our episode topic: juggling life.
Word.
Yeah, like Word. It seems like you have a lot of things on your plate. You talked about traffic in the city. You talked about, you know, LOL, I don't even speak Spanish. You talk about day one. You know,
we didn't even get to the life stuff. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, then you got life stuff happening. You know, baby on the way.
Yeah, shit's crazy. Did we tell him that last
new wifey?
Episode?
I think so. Maybe not, but we can
your
always
boy's
reiterate.
about to be a dad, man. Shit is bananas, dude.
Yep, next level shit.
Yeah, man. It's like, it feels surreal, man.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, man, it's like heartwarming. It's exciting, man. I think it's gonna be such a cool like journey and cool. You know, it's gonna be a different chapter, man. You know? Not just for me, for all of us, man.
Right.
I think it's gonna be a beautiful thing, man.
But what are you coming up with a plan to like juggle all this? You know, between your work, you know, that job that you have, and you have that you're this work, and then you have, you know, take care of wifey and baby, and where do you find your time away to just kind of get away and make sure you're okay too mentally?
Right.
Like, I guess that's a lot. Like, to
bro,
you know.
Yeah, you're not lying. Especially since we both work from home, so it's like 9 to 5 from the crib. Then right after that, eat, and then like I'm editing, or we're having meetings talking about traffic in the city or day one, and it's like, and then the moments where you do get to rest, it's like, oh, like we get to just watch a little show or something, you know?
Yeah, I'm starting to appreciate that shit.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
And it's tough, man, but I think I do need to do better at like scheduling.
Mm-hmm. Same.
You know, I think I do good at like taking one thing at a time. I'm very good at being present and like, okay, once I start feeling myself getting overwhelmed, it's like, hey, like right here, right now, like what do I got to do now? Check it off, move to the next thing, check it off. So I'm good at finding like my peace in the chaos, but I think I could be more efficient if I'm really like planning and getting it. But and then I'm not gonna lie, like when I do like really try to get everything timed and like that shit give me anxiety.
Yeah. That's what people say. They said don't put too much on your calendar to where you're like timing down to the minute or down to like the every 20 minutes or hour. You got to kind of put a couple things on your calendar, a couple blocks, like, oh, this block is for strictly just getting work done, this type of work done. And then this block is just for me to just kind of decompress, and that block is for that. Because if you get too specific for every minute, every 20 minutes, then there's always miscellaneous things. Your mom might call where, you got to talk to her for a little minute, maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever. And yeah, they say to keep your brain, to keep your mind and mental, okay, you got to leave those spaces open on your calendar. And like you can't really overload it or else nothing's going to get done. Sometimes I'll look at that bitch and I'll be like, God damn, like I'll do the first one and be like, all right, I'm going to the golf range. Fuck it. Hey. But I want to say like even this week, like these past couple weeks, I went on that work trip to Atlanta. That was just insane, bro. Like and
I'm hitting you up like, yo, hey, you edited the podcast?
Yeah, which was okay. It's fine. It's good, and I need that because I need that check-in, the reminder, because it's I got exhausted because I went to the airport. So we had bought a ticket. I went to Atlanta for a work trip. Work trip was done. Left Atlanta Friday. Went to Fort Lauderdale Airport. Stayed at Fort Lauderdale Airport for 3 hours waiting on Nisha to come so that we can fly out to New York. So we had to go to the JetBlue gate. She met me at the JetBlue gate. Went to New York. Ran around all New York. Had to work out there too, and but I don't know what it is. But whenever I come back from an extensive like work trip or vacation like that, it takes me a while to get back into my routine. Like it takes me about a week and a half. I want to say a week. So this week was week where I was just like dragging my feet. I didn't go to the gym like how I usually do. I went like 1 or 2 days and like that was, I was like, and Frankie's texting me. He's like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, man, shut up, nigga. I'm playing. Yeah, nah, but he's like, he probably gave up on me anyway.
Algorithm,
yeah, son. For real.
Like, yo, change it, dude.
Yeah, Frankie done gave up on me.
But that just shows like we're not starting this podcast so we can like preach and shit.
Yeah,
like, we're starting this podcast so that way we can hold ourselves accountable as well.
Yeah,
y'all, we could encourage each other. We could hold y'all accountable.
Right.
That's the whole point of this community. We want to eventually have like check-ins and certain community groups. Nate's big on Discord. Create little Discord groups where we could send like fucking tips or hacks or whatever the case is. Like,
yeah.
Even when he was talking about just now, like with proper scheduling and proper blocks. Like, bro, this week I was being a little unrealistic. Like, I wasn't really giving myself no time. I was just like getting shit done, and I was doing it. But and then it kind of had me on that. When you like on that edge where even my girl was like, yo, like I was getting a little snappy with her and she was like, yo, relax. Like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh shit, damn. Yeah. I'm just on that go and I'm like high strung kind of. So yeah, it's a balance, bro. And listen, for anybody, let me get this shit back on my side. Fuck nigga.
Damn. I should probably just buy one and just keep it here. It would be better. Yeah, it'd be better that way.
Facts. Yeah, and this is for like anyone over 30. If anyone over 27, to be honest, if you're 27, got a day job, and you still making sure you make time to pursue your passion, to make sure you pursue something that really fulfills you, bro, that's lit. Like, it's so admirable, bro, because a lot of people just be like, man, fuck that shit, which is understandable too. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting older, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoy quality of peace, bro. Like, when I have peaceful little moments, I'm like, damn, that shit is priceless, bro. Like, when I'm just, bro, like, me and my girl could just be laid up, and like, I'm like, damn, bro, this shit you can't really buy. You know what I mean? And that shit is priceless, man. And but
technically you can buy
in
a
Colombia,
whore and she can lay up with you for a price.
small. Cameron said he had five Colombianas for $250.
It sounded pretty good. It sounded like a good deal.
Nah, but you know what I mean, man.
Yeah.
Like that, you know, that those real special moments, man. And then like I could already tell, like once my son comes, like once Raph comes, man, there's gonna be a lot of that, which is dope, man. Because it's like, man, I gotta remember, like I'm so fucking rich already, man. You know. And like we're pursuing these goals, and obviously we want to continue to allow financial abundance to flow into our lives, and be able to create a good business and create a great media company, and continue to be able to create jobs and work with other people that are dope as fuck, and be able to inspire you guys. Hopefully, eventually do meetups, do fucking like, bruh. I was playing pickleball the other day, and like, you know, I'm big on tennis, but then I play pickleball with the homies because they you know, they fuck with pickleball. And bro, just something like that, such a simple, fun moment. We had a good time, got my exercise in, went back to the crib, and like that gives me that motivation to just keep enjoying the process, man. Keep writing, keep developing our projects that we're working on. Like there's so much shit that like you don't have to pay for. That's like, it's motivation in itself. You know what I mean? And like, you just got to find a way to, I guess I'm just very appreciative nowadays. Especially since my brother's situation, like it just, I don't know. It allowed me to really be appreciative of everything, man. And, or maybe it's just being in love.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe little butterflies going through your...
being in love make you realize how beautiful life is.
Yeah. Hey, no, it's true. Love will do that to you, period. When you have, I mean, you're in love with your girl, you have a baby on the way you're gonna love, you have like you have your parent, you love your parents, you love your family, and you genuinely love them and they love you back. Right. It's a great feeling, man. And it's great to harbor those relationships and appreciate all those relationships. Facts. And don't forget, you know, just be, you know, again,
being
present and being grateful that they're there. Because
facts. Bro, it's that awareness, that little bit of like, oh shit, like we're fucking 30 plus, bro. And we still, bro, all of us in RTH, bro, 30 plus, blessed to still have both of our parents, bro. Still that shit is priceless, bro. The fact that we could still call our pops, call our mom, you know, situation happened like a few weeks ago. That shit was a wake-up call, man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
That shit's a wake-up call, bro. Like, life is super precious. It's special itself, man. Make sure you take time to enjoy it. Find something that you like. Even if you feel like a fucking nerd and, bruh, even if you're like 28, 29, now you're starting to get into comics and shit. And you're going back and reading comics that were like, you didn't even really know about. Like, bro, who gives a fuck?
Listen, don't let nobody tell you shit, bro. Don't let nobody go over there and be like, oh, that's for little nerds and white boys. Fuck you doing that.
Oh, facts.
Bro, just know that person that's saying those negative things and not promoting you to continue on what you're doing that's positive. You're not hurting nobody. You're doing something that you love or you want to get into. And they're saying those things. They're just projecting because they wish they could do the same thing. But they don't have the courage, or they're pretty much bodied, man. Meaning they're in society just being a robot and shit. Because to me, that's robot activity to me, man. True. For you to tell somebody who's into something like, oh, you need to stop doing that. Like, you're a grown ass man. Like, you need to stop playing tennis or whatever. And you need to go get a second job somewhere and like do this and that. Like, I feel like that's insane for somebody to say that shit. And people really be on that. Yeah. They really be on that negative shit. Like, and they just carry this dark cloud over them that they just want to stop you from doing stuff. But yeah, back to the point of like, you know, kind of like having a bunch of things in your life and making sure, you know, we say that just to say that doing the things that you love within your life, it just helps bring that like fulfillment within your life, so that when you do have a bunch of things in your life happening at once and you're trying to pursue something or you're just trying to survive or do whatever, you have to do that thing that you love, whether you do it at home or you go out in the street and do it, whatever, so that you can keep that, you know, that energy going within you, so that you can handle all these different things that's happening.
It's like recharging your battery. You gotta find things that like charge up your battery, because obviously day-to-day shit, activities, doing tasks, like, bro, it's gonna take your battery down. Like, it's gonna drain you a little bit, but then you gotta find those little things that just charge you up, man.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, I think it's super important, man. Especially us men, bro. You know, we normally, especially the generation before, we normally just take that role of like sacrifice and like, oh, just work hard. Like, now you just gotta be a provider, and it's like that's all we kind of like label ourselves as. You know what I mean? Where I think now it's like, well, remember, we're still human. You know what I mean? Like, life is a blessing, bro. Life is beautiful, and I think it's important for our kids to see us enjoy life as well. You know, I want Raphael to see me making shit with y'all. I want him to see me enjoy myself playing tennis, playing pickleball with the homie, like doing sports. That way he'll get into sports. Then he's going to learn lessons from being on teams and teamwork, team effort, learning how to take a loss, learning how to take a win. Like, it's little things that just make life so cool, bro.
Yeah.
Simple as that. But, yeah, man, damn, we went straight into film talk, straight into life talk.
Yeah.
You want to go into like some trendy stuff now? You want to go into like a little trendy?
No, yeah, we could. Whatever you want to talk about, I'm down.
Kendrick Lamar, bro.
Yeah.
He's from my hip hop fans, music fans. Kendrick just came out of nowhere, dropped this crazy ass album. Nate, I don't know if you know. Did you hear anything about it or?
Yeah, no, I heard. I follow 19 Keys on Instagram, and he was saying how, you know, it's a great album, and he said how the non-masculine cast are gonna be upset or something like that. And I was like, damn, I wonder what this album's about. And I mean, you know me, I'm not a big music guy. I just hear certain songs and I'm like, you know, like, damn, that song is hard or whatever. But as I get older, I do like to hear better lyrics, you know, see a little bit more meaning in there. But I do have those turn up songs that I just play over and over again, you know, whether I'm driving or I go to the gym or whatever. But like when you recommend something, I definitely go hop on it because, you know the type of music that I like to hear, and the messages I like to hear too. So, like when you told me about that Kendrick song, the reincarnated thing, I was like, damn. And you know, I love science fiction, and I love all, you know, these theories of life that you know are different. And, yeah. So I'm definitely gonna be listening to that album. But yeah, go ahead and kind of. You listened to the whole thing already?
So I did. I gave it. I'm not gonna like sit here and give y'all a review and shit. Like, I'm not no fucking music.
You're not no academics.
Yeah, I'm not no academics. I'm not no fucking needle drop. I'm not no Joe Budden. I'm not about to be up here fucking screaming on the mic.
What the fuck is wrong with Rat?
Yo, Kendrick is not fucking with nobody. Long story short, though, he's really not like. It's weird though. Like, I respect it, and I admire the stance he's taking, and I think it's almost like I think he's just fed up with just how the culture became. You know, like so fucking trendy. Everybody wants to just like. He's just not fucking with any of it, bro. Like the hip hop that's been on the radio for the last like 3 years, pretty much ever since TikTok like took over and everything just went stupid, just trendy and mainstream. All these bitches just shaking ass and rapping while they're pussies like in the face and shit. Like he's just done with all of that, and then he's done with Drake fucking obviously singing and just doing music with whoever's trendy. And he's just taking that real stance of like, yo, we gotta be men. Like, we gotta like stand on morals and stand on certain codes and shit. And I respect it. But and then it's like, damn, bro. I hope he's like enjoying his life too. Cause like, I'm not gonna lie, like as I was listening to it, I was like, damn, he sounds very like almost like angry. And I'm like, I wonder if this is just the approach he's taking towards music, you know? But and then you gotta remember, like, bro, he came from like the hood, bro. Like, he came from Compton, like. And then as I'm listening to it, bro, he literally starts talking about that. I think in Man in the Garden or Reincarnated, I think he starts talking about how like he's talking to God. I think it's in Reincarnated. He's like, he's talking to God, and he's like, this in this lifeline, which we're gonna talk about the past life regression because that shit was kind of wild for him to talk about it. And then I don't know if y'all know about it, but he starts going in on like his past life, And I'm like, bro, is this like, did you make this up or is this like for real? So that's the whole thing. But yeah, he starts talking to God about like, you know, I brought dudes from 20 different hoods together on stage. Like, I'm out here unifying the people. I'm doing good with my music this time. I'm not just like giving into vain and like famous shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, and then God's like, yeah, but you act like you like unity, but you really like war. Because he's like, bro, look at the music you're making. You're like going hard as fuck at Drake. You're like dismantling shit. You're taking shit apart. You're saying I'm number one. You're like pretty much trying to create chaos almost in hip hop. So it's like, it's funny because he's even acknowledging the duality within him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I was like, okay, that's good that he did that, because yeah, bro, it does seem like he's like really upset. The word, like, I fuck with it though.
Yeah,
but
no, I mean, I like
very uptight.
Yeah, yeah. But I didn't listen to the album or anything. But I could imagine like he's trying to, he's fed up and he's trying to figure out a way to change the course of where this culture is going, you know? Because obviously we all look at it and it's like a joke. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you can tell like a lot of people are kind of like upset with the culture and where it's going. And like you said, all it's about is just twerking. Like, they turned it into like some just twerkomania type of situation.
Yeah, facts.
Where
just super distracting.
Yeah, just distracting, watered down. There's no substance. There's no life. Mm-hmm. It's just this main like this brainless thing that just views and that's what it's all about. You know, that same money, hoes, and whatever. Like, and I think he's just so upset. He's trying to figure out how to get this shit right. You know what I mean?
Right.
So he's like, yo, we got to stand on some principles. We got to stand on some shit so that we can like somehow, you know, shift this consciousness from where it's at right now to something higher. Right. So it takes that like split personality type in situation where you go to war, but at the same time you like, yo, I went to war with you, but hey, man, we can make this shit happen though. Like, you know, I smacked you up, but hey, listen, this is why I did it, and this is how we gonna do it. Like,
true.
You know, that. Like, and
that's facts.
So that's dope that he said he's expressing that in his music. Like, I've never heard no shit like that before.
It's deep, man.
So definitely want to take a listen to that album. And again, I'm not a big music guy. I do like music, I enjoy it, but I'm not the type of person like, oh damn, let me go pop in the big album or the new Lil Yachty album or the new Kendrick album. If I hear a song, I'm like, damn, I like it. I'll play it over like 1,000 times. You know me, dog. Right. I have it in the car. I'm like, damn, that one Nipsey song is fucking hard, nigga.
Nate'll choose like 2 to 3 songs that he likes and just run them for like a month.
Yeah, I'll run it for a long time.
Yeah,
bro.
For a longer time. 2 of the things that stood out to me on this album that I think relate to like what, you know, that I think relate to things we talk about in this pod, or, you know, things that we want to talk about in this pod. One was The Man in the Garden. If you listen to that song, low key, it's like a
Diddy.
It's like it's like a morning affirmation, bro. Cause he's talking about like, you know, the way the world works and, you know, what he's reaping from all the work that he's put in. He's saying, I deserve it all. And he's kind of affirming himself like, bro, if I want it, I deserve it. If I'm going to work for it, I deserve it. If I want to pursue it, I deserve it.
Yeah.
Like,
that's how we should talk to ourselves, for sure.
Yeah, for real.
That's 100%.
Because, you know, half the game, bro, even like with us, bro, it was like half the game was just believing in ourselves and just doing it. And it's even to this day with the podcast, like, bro, we just got to do it. We just got to start it. We're never going to be at that perfect place where we can kind of like give some sort of like fucking life-changing speech. It's like a constant build that people could look at and be a part of. You know?
I agree.
So
I mean, shit, y'all don't see nothing in the background. It's just a wall, baby.
We're gonna upgrade.
We on the couch, man.
We're gonna upgrade.
Yeah, we're gonna upgrade for sure.
Get a little sign, get a little different vibe with the lighting. Yeah. Hopefully, we gonna do it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So he talked. So that song was dope because it stood out like almost like an affirmation song. And then he got one, Reincarnation, that we touched on, which he speaks about past life regression. And Nate, remember we spoke, you know, me and Nate, we've been down the rabbit hole of doing research on like fucking shrooms, LSD, meditate. I've done meditation for a while. We spoke about ayahuasca. Nate wants to fucking go to Peru and do an ayahuasca trip. Yep. I told him, like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's just gonna be crazy if we were to do that. We should do it though.
I think definitely
on the table.
Right. No, I think definitely one day we'll do it. But he talks about past life regression, and my girl actually, oh shit, my fiance, son.
There you go.
Damn, dog.
Dummy.
I'm grown now, man. So my fiance, right? She had done ayahuasca, and she also, I believe she did some form of like a past life regression therapy one time. And what it is it pretty much it helps you. I believe it's supposed to help you tap into like previous lives that you've lived. So obviously this is for people who believe in reincarnation. Your choice to like come back to life and live through life again and learn. And bro, I don't know if y'all listen to Kendrick. This man started going off like, yo, he brings it up. He said last year past life. He's like, I done did some past life regression in last year, and it, like pretty much it fucked him up. And he said, let's take it back to 1947 in Michigan, and he starts going through like a whole story about he was a guitarist. And he went on like at the grandest level. He ended up blowing up. His dad kicked him out. He went to live like that rock star life, and then pretty much he got addicted to fame, drugs, and like sex and shit, typical stuff. So now when he came back, he said this time he's trying to do it right as the musician. And I was just like, bruh, is this like creativity? Is this made up, or is this like you really did past life regression and like you really saw a full story of a life that you've lived before? Because that's just kind of wild, bro.
Yeah, that is wild. But, man, like, I like it a lot. I just like that whole concept because, I mean, I just watched this movie called Souls with Jamie Foxx. You seen that movie?
Yeah, bro.
I just saw it for the first time. It was really good.
It's one of the best animated movies ever, bro.
Yeah, it was awesome. It won an award, right? It won an Oscar.
I think so.
Or nominee or whatever, one of the two. But yeah, it's just that whole concept of us coming into this life, and then we had past lives before this, and then we're trying to do something different this time. And then like I feel like there's certain things that push us towards that, but then we ignore it, and then we're just like it's too much work, you know what I mean? Like, so we just end up just kind of scaling back and say, F it, let's just live a regular mediocrity life where we just join the system. It's just easier.
It's
but
it's fear, bro, because it's like it sounds wild, bro. Like, especially we're not taught that since we're kids and shit. Especially in America, that's like a very spiritual thing to talk about reincarnation. Like even like in religions, like even in religion, like reincarnation is not like a thing like that. So for someone to possibly acknowledge it or be like, damn, I mean, I think it's possible, you're kind of already putting your mind and you're already going outside the box and kind of putting it towards the ledge. But and then to be like, oh, I'm going to actually do something that could possibly highlight that or like show me if I lived a life before. I mean, Kendrick said he did it, and he said it fucked him up. So, like, bro, I don't know. Like, I'm about to have a kid. I'm about to go realize, like, I'm about to go get to know who I was 2 lives ago. Like, then I come back in this life, and I got a kid. Like, bro, that shit could be a lot. You know? And it's like, I think the best way to look at it is, like, it's all possible. And whatever I'm meant to learn in this life, I will. And I just got to make sure I take time to, like, get some quiet time, get some meditation. For me, bro, I'm not gonna lie, yoga and meditation, bro, is like a perfect dose of like quiet time, relaxation, recentering, letting all that bullshit kind of drown out and just kind of resetting the brain.
Yeah, I have to get back on that, man. I just been, and it's so funny, man. When I made that jump from my one job to the next job, I was literally documenting it. I was like documenting the whole thing. I was looking back on the vlogs. Yeah, remember I was vlogging every day at the house, at the townhouse. Sure. And I was just like, yo, today I did my meditation. I woke up at 5:30 a.m. Or I messed up. I woke up at 6:30 or 7. Ooh. and I went to the gym, and then I did this and did that, and I recorded it for like a month straight.
Oh wow!
And it was just like, and then it was us doing TikToks. I was recording that and everything.
Damn, yeah, I was around that time.
Yep, and yeah, like I just kind of, and I was writing in my journal. I had like a whole routine, and then just like living, yeah, and then now living with my girl. Now it's just like, I'm trying to find like that routine again, and it's tough because again, like you just want to sleep in sometimes and just chill and just relax and you really can't, bro. Like, because the reason why you can't is because us as leaders, as like naturally our girls are gonna kind of like not say they're followers of that, but we're gonna have an infectious.
We kind of set
thing.
the tone.
We set the tone. You know what I mean?
That's facts.
And then they come and they're like, oh damn, he's doing this. So, damn, let me get on that a little bit, or let me do this a little bit, because damn, he's consistent with that. And I think that's important too. Like it's good for the household. It's good for everybody.
Get back on my shit. Every morning, bro, because I'm just this week. Let me see if I could just do this, maybe. Right?
Instead of the.
This week, I just got back on waking up early. Because remember, I told you, like, bro, me and Nate really be trying to, like, be consistent. And we talk about this shit. Like, I be telling him, like, bro, it's been hard for me to wake up early because, bro, like, my girl's pregnant. It's starting to be wintertime, even though it's not super cold out here.
Oh, God, I hate when it's winter. Bro. Like, I don't hate it, but I love it. That's the problem.
That's the problem, bro. You just want to
You want to snuggle in, bro, sleep in.
You know what I mean? Your girl right next to you, she's knocked out. And me and my girl were getting up early before. She used to kick my ass sometimes. She'll be up at like 5:30 when she was training and shit. But anyways, now that she's pregnant, it's tougher for me to get up. Like, it's just super cozy, bro. She's warm as hell. I'm trying to lay up. I'm trying to stay cozy. But this week, I got up, I believe, like 3 days before 7. So I was like, all right, I'm happy with that. At least 3 days before 7.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Got some morning activity in. I love, bro, me personally, I'm not going to lie, I do love getting some activity first thing in the morning. Like, obviously, I'm not going to gas myself because I need energy for the rest of the day. But I do like getting that, that activity in the morning. But I do need to get back on that stretching and that meditation, like, consistently every morning, because like you said, it sets the tone. My girl sees, then she wants to come out and stretch before she goes straight onto the laptop and work. So yeah, it's definitely, I agree with that. It's definitely setting the tone, man. Yeah,
it's up to us, man, to really do that.
And for all of you fellas who are you might have not met, like, your lady that you're really gonna lock in with yet, man. Like, take advantage of this time, bro. Have fun, but at the same time, like, yo, really start thinking of, like, the man you want to be, like, in your future relationship. Think about the man you wanna strive to be, like, for your future family, man. Yeah, it's major, man, and take advantage of it. That way you can build freely. You don't have to wait around until she tells you what to. Oh, you should do this, you should do that. Like, nah, you already be on your shit. Like, you don't want your girl to have to, like, mother you. You know what I mean? That's like, man, like, with this relationship, that was one thing I was like, bruh, I'll be damned. Like, not in this relationship, bro. And my girl still sometimes, she's like a very she likes to have her hands on with everything too. So sometimes me and her, I gotta tell her, like, hey, bro, I told you, I got it. Like, trust me.
Right.
And she, she knows, she recognizes, like, okay. So yeah, I would say take advantage of this time, man. If you're single, bro, and enjoy it. Enjoy yourself too, because you should be having fun and enjoying yourself while you're single.
Yeah, but
just don't get like bitches that you ain't really fucking with. Don't get them pregnant.
Yeah. That's a nightmare, bro.
Yeah, that's a nightmare, bro.
If y'all want a nightmare, do that.
Young dudes, man, stay locked in.
If y'all want scares for like a good 2 months, where you don't know if you nutted in somebody that you shouldn't have nutted in, or you should have used a condom with. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Just go ahead and not use condoms.
And the rapper's not gonna tell you that.
Exactly. The rapper ain't gonna say that. He's gonna tell you to keep doing them threesomes.
Damn, bro.
Nah, I'm playing. I like rappers. It's just that you've heard some of the
it's just
shit.
Marketing,
crazy.
Bro. I think I go back and forth between, like, I think marketing ruined us, man.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean,
like when marketing is done tastefully and like very like in a really good way or in an honest way, like it's dope. But and then like just the way they market rap, the way they market rappers, like
yeah, but it's all
especially the young kids.
it's an agenda though.
Yeah, it is an agenda.
Yeah, it's not really the marketing. It's
That's
just
true. That is
the
true. I get
people
what you're
behind
saying.
it
Right,
who
right.
push, who have the money
What
to
they're
do
marketing.
it. What they're is they want it to happen because they don't want you thinking about the things that are actually going on in the world. Like,
Right.
so that's why they just push it.
What sucks even more now, bruh? Like somebody could be like putting out garbage, bro. Talking about putting out garbage into the world. But if they got numbers, if they like popping, they'll be like, oh, but damn, but he lit, he like killing it. It's like, yeah, but bro, that shit's like trash, bro. Like, I hate when niggas be like, oh shit, my bad. I'm trying to stop saying the N word too. Yeah, that episode was for real. If y'all seen that, I don't speak Spanish hella well. This is my ex girl, by the way. It's not my current girl. That inspired that episode. But yeah, so that's what I hate. Like, I hate when people are like, oh, but he getting money. Like, it's like, bro, like and I get now, like that goes back to why Kendrick's like, bro, fuck all that shit. Like, it's not just about getting money, bro. It's about like, what are you really putting into the world, man? One thing that hit me from, remember when they redid the Lion King?
Yeah,
random as fuck, but in that trailer, he's like, most men think of what they could take from the world.
Right.
He's like, but kings think about what they can give to the
right.
world.
So like, just to echo what you're just saying just now, this is why when I was doing my skits consistently, right? You remember when I was out there just killing Facebook, killing Instagram, TikTok. Yeah, after the TikTok run, you know, I was just doing it, you know, just doing this little solo, like just putting out comments because I was like, damn, let me see how far I can go. I mean, I was fired from Blockchain at that time, which is a tech job, and I was like, F it, I'm just gonna just do skits and then see, you know, if I can make some money and whatever. And I was doing it, killing it. Everybody was like, damn, dog, keep going with that shit. It's just funny, you know, blah, blah.
Yo, shout out to Nate for fucking switching it up in his mid-20s, late 20s, learning fucking going to hell with that coding program.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, this man locked in. Yo, he locked in. Fucking learned this coding within like what 4 months, 5 months?
Yeah, like 3.5 months.
Okay, yeah. I knew it was somewhere around, but damn, it's even shorter. And he fucking got the job at Blockchain, which is one of the fucking at that time, right? Or is it still like one of the biggest cryptocurrency?
Yeah, it's still. I think at that time, I think it's they're in the mix. Like they're in the mix pretty much. Okay. They're up there. They're up there with the big dogs still.
Okay,
I believe. But yeah, so what was I talking about?
Oh, my bad. So you were saying that transition when you were doing the skits on
Facebook. So yeah, I was doing the skits, making money off of it, you know, like doing whatever, just putting it out there. And then I got this feeling again, is what I felt like when I was doing skits, when I started doing skits in the townhouse. Like I was like, damn, but I just feel like I'm just doing shit. Like I'm not like fulfilled with the work that's out there. I put it out and I'm like, oh yeah, cool, but it's like, damn, I want to fucking like have some value, like
just like going viral and just getting money.
Right? Yeah. Right. Which is okay, man. If that's your goal and you love doing comedy and you want to, everybody's different. That's and true. Too. That's what it's just awareness. It's like, I'm like, I felt like I'm different in that way, where like I'm just so into so much other stuff. Like I love the tech industry. I love like you know, science fiction. I love science period. Like I like to hear about like, you know, how we can friggin' make gas with water and all this shit put in your car. And
hey man, like somebody go through Nate's laptop and see what he be googling at night.
For real. Yeah, I just be on some shit, man. And it's like I'm like, damn, I just have to explore that. I don't mind exploring that about myself online and putting that out there and getting answers from other people and getting value from other people.
Being true to yourself,
right?
And you're creating like you're almost like throwing out fishing hooks. If that makes sense, what I'm saying, because like we're used to fishing one way, now by you doing that and exploring that and us creating this environment where we can have those different conversations, now we're creating opportunities for other people to be like, oh shit, you interested in that?
Yeah.
Like, I know about that.
Right. Yeah.
Like, I'm in. I could chop it up with y'all about that. And it's like, okay, man, now we can have a dope conversation about something that now could provide value to all of the viewers, all of our audience members that, you know, been following us since RTH days.
Yeah.
And to me, that shit is amazing, bro. That's priceless, you know?
Yep.
And it's more than the money at that point. It's more, it's changing your algorithm.
Changing your algorithm, yeah.
You always for trying to beat around it, but like, that's what it is.
Yeah. No, it is, man. And I just think that...
I think our parents raised us good, too, man. We want to do shit that we could be proud of, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we can't... It is what it is, bro. Our parents just really raised us with certain... like integrity and morals and way to conduct ourselves, and it's crazy, you know, like even though we love expressing ourselves, we love being real and being honest with our comedy and shit, but you know, we just, I feel like we would never be able to just be like completely like just wild for the gram or just trying to do anything for clicks, you know
yeah, and then that's what it came down to, really. Like, I felt like I was just so caught up in it. Like, I love doing it. I love comedy. I'm going to continue to, like, you know,
facts,
like on a separate page, to just like throw it, because it's always in my brain, you know, like, and I like to get it out.
We're gonna have more micro series coming.
Yeah, more micro series where we can express ourselves more too. We can act in it and like have fun with that. So as long as we have something, some outlet where we can express ourselves. Awesome, but I also want you guys to come to this community, and I want us to just, you know, learn from each other, and you guys learn from, you know, whoever guests we bring on, or even from us, and then we learn from you as well, and like we all become a part of this journey where we're all just trying to progress and move to a, you know, higher consciousness, of course, and that's always the goal, is everybody kind of moving to a more positive, you know, mindset, a more efficient way of kind of doing things and living.
A healthier algorithm.
Change your algorithm.
Yeah, just keep trying to plug the name. Nah, you hit it on the head, bro. I think you hit it on the head, man. I hope we filmed this podcast. I hope we filmed this one better. I hope we recorded the audio.
Yep.
Yes, we did.
And listen, the doors are coming down, man. You already see Cat Williams. You see him air out the entire Hollywood.
No, Kendrick shouted out Cat Williams.
Yeah, see? Like, you know, Kendrick is on that wave.
Yeah.
The consciousness is shifting. What side do you want to be on? It's all a choice, bro. If you want to stay behind and stay on that low conscious side, you're more than welcome. But I think it's a lot fruitful to be on the other side where you're raising that consciousness. You're raising that frequency, and then you start to meet new people, different people that can put you on to bigger and better things. If you're going to stay down there in a low frequency, you're going to stick with the same people, you're not going to grow. And yeah, man, the time is now to make that choice, because we're shifting at a good pace right now, and it's happening. And I don't know if y'all noticed on the internet, but there's a lot of things, a lot of truths being spit out there, and a lot of information, and just make sure you're on the right side of the coin.
Word.
Change your algorithm, baby.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow. I like that, man. I like what you're selling, and I'm buying.
There you go. $199.99.
Now, real talk, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, man. As we continue to build, we're going to get better. We're going to kind of understand how to structure our podcast better. Me and Nate, we're just guys that we like to learn through the process, bro. We like to learn. We're not, you know, like the first episode said, fuck being perfect.
Yeah.
And we want to just keep building, man. Keep building. Let us know if you guys want us to maybe incorporate some stuff or comment, engage with anything that we spoke about. Tap in. Let us. Oh, make sure you're checking out the series. I don't even speak Spanish that well. Also, if you haven't seen yet, we're going to be raising funds so we can actually film the next few episodes. It's a small goal, ain't nothing crazy. A small goal of $5,000, just so that way we can kind of cover costs for the cast and the crew. We have an actress that's out of state, and then we also have my boy who's directing it. He's out of state. So those are just extra costs of flying them in. But we're going to be able to keep producing this web series at a high value, so that way you guys could be like, damn, I'm getting especially you guys in the beginning, you're gonna be watching something grow, and it's like super exclusive. Not a lot of people are gonna know about it, so you're gonna be like, damn, I'm watching something that's super dope before a lot of people know about it. And to me, I always enjoyed shit like that. I always love like finding stuff, and I'm like, yo, check this shit out. You seen this? Like, this is dope, right?
Yeah.
And I hope we're doing that for y'all with this series and the series and the projects that are soon to come.
Listen, man, you guys are making money off crypto. Cash some of that out. Throw it in LOL. I don't even speak Spanish.
Word of money.
Because this shit is going to be a great series that should be on Netflix or FX or one of them TV shows, Hulu, streaming platforms.
That's right, shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to be on there no matter what. But you guys could be a part of this journey. And, you know, obviously, we're shouting out everybody who donates to this shit. And even when we start streaming, we can connect and we can start, you know, chopping it up. So you guys just donate and, you know, support as much as you can. Hit the like button, of course, and subscribe. Let everybody know that Change Your Algorithm is here to stay. And we are, this is the platform, man. It's like,
new shit.
We'll be here. Wave, baby. We're coming here every week. You'll see us here. And we'll have some type of content for y'all. And again, like Joe said, we don't have everything figured out. But we're gonna learn as we go on, you know, on the way.
For real, say, yo, get your words right, man.
Change your algorithm, baby. You know what I mean? Like
his algorithm trying to go back to what it was. He's like, I know, we're gonna moving forward. My boy on his Terminator.
He's a fembot.
Or was that the Matrix?
Yeah, Matrix. Fucking. What's the agent? Fuck. Forgot the agent's name.
That's wow. I haven't seen The Matrix in that long.
That's a good film. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Change Your Algorithm.
Just throw up the blood sign.
Yo, see, we still learning to change our algorithm, man.
I tap into old
man thinks he's Jimmy Jones, man.
Old code that's there from younger days.
Deep block. Dip set. Dip. Damn, I can't even imagine me just sitting there. Dip. Like now this here that Dawn Diggy Dawn the Dawn's with me. Kill think about harm in me.
Capo's corrupted.
He's the wrong bot to the fuck with. Labeled and known and young buck to the public and me. Human crack in the flesh. I'm the last of the best.